Beyonce is one of the most beloved performers of all time. Her voice, her energy, her beauty. It's no surprise that she has such a roaring fan base. But as we know, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. And not a lot of heads get tested as much as that of Queen Bey. Fans, haters, the press, the general public. Someone's always trying to test the queen. And of course, at the top of that list is Kanye West. In his most recent outburst, Kanye went as far as diving into Beyonce's personal and family life. Nuh-uh. Y'all know there's no way the queen is letting that slide. Grab a seat and your favorite cup, cause I'm about to give you all the tea. Beyonce claps back at Kanye. You all know how Kanye does it. One minute he's dropping hits, and the next he's dropping some childish rants and out-of-pocket accusations. But this time he decided to take a bullet train straight to the city of bad takes. Again. So what did Kanye do this time around? Apart from calling every living celebrity out and accusing them of one thing or the other, he went ahead and posted a series of offensive tweets targeting Beyonce and her 7-year-old twins, Rumi and Sir Carter. We know Kanye loves to stir the pot, but this was more than that. He flipped the entire kitchen over. In these posts, Kanye asked if anyone had ever actually seen Beyonce's younger kids. Why? Well, according to him, he was asking because he apparently wanted the world to know that the kids were retarded. Yep, he actually used the R word. And before anyone would assume that it was just a really bad joke or he was just being a troll, he doubled down on what he said. He claimed that this is exactly why artificial insemination is such a blessing. I'm sorry, sir, what? Now, this claim of Kanye's wasn't just a slap on the face of Beyonce, but it was also a direct hit on her family, calling her kids derogatory names, questioning their cognitive abilities, and even fueling rumors of the couple using in vitro fertilization to conceive the twins. But honestly, even if they did use IVF, what's it to you, yeah? Are you now the fertility police? No mother would take it lightly if anyone came for her kids with false rumors, not even Zeus himself. And I'm sure Beyonce felt the same way. Ouch! The queen is pissed. And for good reason too. There are some lines you just don't cross, man. But Kanye just loves to go hopscotching across those lines, don't he? Oh, guess what? A little while later, Kanye took down the tweet. At this point, people thought, oh, Beyonce just pulled up in a blacked out SUV and had a little chat with him. I mean, we would understand. But nope, Kanye, for whatever reason, cleared the air explaining that it was someone from his music team who called him up and begged him to take down the tweet because he could get banned from X. Then things got even more, well, Kanye. Instead of keeping it pushing like a normal human being, he put the tweet back up again. Because AR some soul searching, he deeply regretted taking the tweet down in the first place. And he made it clear that if Twitter wanted to take his account down for sharing his thoughts, then he was fine with that. But Beyonce and her family had no power over him. Oh really, Kanye? Beyonce has no power over you. Then why did you go ahead to post about her 7 more times in about 20 minutes? Yep, you heard that. 7 posts about one woman in 20 minutes. At this point, the obsession is a little too much, and little wonder why Beyonce had it up to her neck with him. This ain't just being petty. This ain't just being messy. This is straight up disgusting. Coming for her kids? Her kids? That is just a new low, even for you, Kanye. This wasn't the only time Kanye had caused Beyonce a headache, and in a very public fashion too. Back in 2016, fans gathered at the Golden One Center in Sacramento to see Kanye live during his St. Pablo tour. They came expecting entertainment that night, but what they got was way more than they paid for. You guys remember that tour? The one where he went all Jay-Z, call me, accusing him of having killers? Yeah, that's the one. Air performing for only 15 minutes, Kanye veered completely off script and began a rant. Not on an Instagram live or some podcast, but on stage, in the middle of a performance that people paid to see. He started calling people out and making claims. And of course, Kanye called out Beyonce and Jay-Z. He accused the queen of manipulating award shows to secure her victories. Yeah, you heard that right. He claimed that one of the most successful and talented artists of all time had to play games and dirty politics to win awards. Wow. He also claimed that Beyonce had allegedly refused to perform unless she won the 2016 MTV VMAs Video of the Year award. He basically said that she wouldn't have won over him if she didn't make those threats. Wow, Kanye. I don't know about y'all, but I mean, that doesn't sound like Queen Bey at all. Even with all of her success, her philosophy has always been. Kanye, on the other hand, isn't one to believe in flimsy stuff like losing some, because he didn't seem too pleased that she won that award over him. During the award show, Kanye West was given a 4-minute slot to speak before introducing his new music video. In his speech, he acknowledged that there was a possibility of his song losing to Beyonce, and then he went ahead to say that he would not get mad if she won, because he was always wishing for her to win. Oh, Kanye. Who would say that if they were not already gearing up to get mad? It's like when someone says, "I'm fine," but their tone is practically daring you to ask what's wrong. Well, Queen Bey always has the perfect comeback for Kanye because she told him, and even if we thought that Kanye was actually cool with losing, he exposed himself a few months later. Yep, you got that right. At the concert in Sacramento, buddy, we can tell. And most importantly, Beyonce can tell as well. With all the rants and jabs Kanye is dishing out to Beyonce and all the fire Beyonce is raining down on him, you would think that they've always been at loggerheads, but not at all. According to Kanye, his beef with Beyonce began when she skipped his wedding in 2014. Kanye, ever the cool guy, claimed it didn't matter to him who showed up at his wedding and who didn't, because to him, the most important person was already there. You guessed it, Kim, but come on, yeah, we see through the macho man facade. That's like someone saying, "I don't care about my birthday party," but then sulking in a corner when no one shows up. And just like clockwork, in 2018, he finally admitted that Beyonce hurt him deeply when she didn't attend his wedding. Even though he understood that she was dealing with some things at that time, he still felt she should have made it for his big day. Even when they were on good terms, and Kanye was practically Beyonce's biggest fanboy, he was still causing her headaches and public embarrassment. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Has Kanye ever really been a friend, or was it all an act? During the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, Kanye West pulled another stunt, one that is now one of the most talked about moments in pop culture history. In September 2009, Taylor Swift won the Best Female Video Award for her song "You Belong With Me." As she stood on stage, basking in her big moment, making her acceptance speech, Kanye thought it was the perfect time to remind the world that Beyonce still existed. He unexpectedly went up on stage, grabbed the mic from Taylor, and proclaimed that Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. Because of course, nothing screams supporting a friend more like hijacking a teenager's award speech and making it about someone else. Everyone was shocked, including Beyonce, who looked as confused as the rest of the world. It was as though Kanye, who was supposed to be her friend, was working overtime to embarrass and sabotage Beyonce. Beyonce felt embarrassed and hurt at Kanye's outburst, so much so that she shed tears backstage. At that moment, the illusion had shattered. Kanye had shown who he truly was behind the facade, and it became clearer to her that he was not the friend he pretended to be. But Beyonce also knew that she needed to fix the mess that Kanye had made, and she got her chance later that night. When she won the Video of the Year award for her song "Single Ladies," Put a Ring on It, she did something that made the crowd go wild with cheers. During her acceptance speech, she made it up to Taylor with the most incredible gesture. And just like that, Queen Bey proved, once again, why she is the legend that she is. While Beyonce has put Kanye in his place time and time again, it hasn't stopped her fans from reminding him that nobody messes with their queen. Beyonce's Beyhive comes to her defense. You remember when I said that Beyonce has a roaring fan base? Well, it's more of a buzzing fan base, and they are called the Beyhive. If there's one thing we know about a hive, it's that it protects its queen, and the Beyhive does just that. And sting, they did. Wherever there's Beyonce slander, the Beyhive appears poised for battle. So you already know that they came for Kanye air his shameful tweet about Beyonce's kids. With such distasteful comments, Kanye made himself public enemy number one to the Beyhive, and they didn't hesitate to serve him hot. Honeybees and killer bees alike. Well, most people would agree with that statement. It's almost as though Kanye doesn't have any friends. Oh wait, at this point, it sounds like there's a consensus on the verdict that Kanye is a disgusting person. You know, it's quite bold of Kanye to be throwing the R word around, considering that his own mental health and stability are in question. Again, for good reason. In his usual drama queen fashion, Kanye took down the tweet, reposted it, and then took it down once more before tweeting an apology, which was anything but apologetic. He was aiming to piss Beyonce's supporters off, and it's safe to say that he succeeded. Well, what do you know? Contrary to popular belief, Kanye does have friends to talk some sense into him, or at least N-words. The problem is that his opinions are the only ones that matter to him, and he made that very clear. The only thing, Kanye, it sounds like he's mad about a lot of things. A lot. That's the only way to explain this. What's even crazier is that there are people literally begging the man not to do stupid things like this, but some people are just built to self-destruct. At this point, I even feel bad for the people on his team, the good people who work with this man and have to deal with this toxicity every single day. Yeah, just in case you didn't understand it when he tweeted the first time, or his follow-up tweets weren't clear enough. The man did a retake of that horrible tweet again. The difference this time was that he didn't care about Twitter taking it down or exiling him from the app. You know, when a kid messes up, everyone goes asking for their mama. So with Kanye acting like a bratty kid, well, his mom kept coming up. It wasn't just the Beyhive that came buzzing to Beyonce and her kid's defense. Someone very unexpected also buzzed in. Kanye's ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, officially reached her breaking point era's recent meltdown. And honestly, who can blame her? As a mom of four herself, Kim is all about keeping the kids out of unnecessary drama. But Kanye? Oh no, he don't believe in that. He deals in all levels of messy. When he jumped on X and fired off a full-on all-caps rant questioning the mental capability of Beyonce's twins, Kim, was done. I'm talking block his number, send his text to spam, use a messenger pigeon if you need to reach me. Done. Kim was shocked by the whole thing. I mean, say what you want about Kanye, but even he should know that kids are off limits. Sources close to Kim are saying that she was beyond disturbed. She was appalled because who even thinks like that? Kanye really woke up one day and thought to cyberbully some 7-year-olds. Nuh-uh, it makes no sense. For Kim, this was more than just another Kanye tantrum. This was a public spectacle that dragged kids into adult drama, and it was totally unacceptable. She wasn't about to let anyone, not even her own ex-husband and father of her kids, go air innocent children. Now, Kim has decided to officially cut Kanye off. No more direct communication. Only mediators, lawyers, or like I said earlier, messenger pigeons. She's protecting her own kids from all the unnecessary drama that Kanye loves to put together. And honestly, good for her. Kanye's unpredictable nature has caused too much harm to Beyonce. We don't need him giving another woman headaches. Speaking of mama bears, Tina Knowles huffed and puffed at the ranting rapper as well. Beyonce's mom jumped on social media faster than a grandma spotting a bad haircut, ready to defend her grandbabies with style, class, and a little bit of humor to ward off the negativity. Tina's response was both dignified and powerful. Instead of throwing shade or getting into a messy back and forth, Tina kept it cool. She instead shared a video on Instagram where she told a grandma joke. That little moment of comedy seemed like her way of saying, I refuse to let Kanye's negativity ruin my vibe. But let's not get it twisted. Tina can be playful and powerful at the same time. In another post, she got serious, writing that no weapon formed against her or her family would prosper. Preach, Mama Bay. Nothing like a well-placed Bible verse to shut things down. That was a mic drop moment. Just like with Kanye's rant about Beyonce's kids, Air Beyonce won the award for Video of the Year at the VMA where he lost to her. Kanye had a not-so-happy moment for Bey. At the award event, Kanye could be seen with his then-wife watching Beyonce give her acceptance speech for the award, and let's just say the smile that was slapped on Kanye's face looked so fake, you could almost hear it crack. And as you might have guessed, the Beyhive caught that as well, and oh how they buzzed. Still, that was nothing compared to the sting Beyonce's fans threw at Kanye when he went on the famous ranting spree during his performance in Sacramento. There were a bunch of anti-Kanye messages flooding social media, where thousands of bees in Beyonce's Beyhive accused him of only supporting their queen when she wasn't his direct competition. And if that wasn't enough, Kanye's own fans were mad too. Some felt like they didn't get their money's worth from Kanye's show, and others were fuming over his sudden support for Donald Trump. Apparently, Kanye turned into a Trump supporter and Beyonce hater at once, and that didn't help his standings with his fans. Morale of the story? Mess with Beyonce, mess with the Beyhive, and you will get stung. And it goes beyond just fans. The number of people that Kanye has pissed off in relation to Beyonce includes a number of other celebrities as well. The rap sheet dates back to 2009 also, when he pissed off everyone in the room by interrupting Taylor's acceptance speech to talk about Beyonce. She never asked him to do that, mind you, but he managed to drag her in anyway. While everyone booed him off the stage, Pink did more than just boo. She had a thing or two to unload from her chest into Kanye's ears. She waited until a commercial break because she's classy like that, before matching straight to Kanye's seat to give him a piece of her mind. She did this with just the right amount of intensity that matched the gravity of what he had done. An eyewitness wasn't close enough to hear the exchange between Pink and Kanye, but Pink's body language said it all. She got right into Kanye's face, pointing at him like a strict teacher scolding a student while nodding her head back and forth, letting her words rip through him before she stormed off. Pink has always stood up for what's right, and this moment, proof that she's been a no-nonsense legend from day one. I stand a queen who defends other queens. Beyonce has been silent for way too long, letting Kanye do his thing while she went about her business. But enough is enough. Honestly, she had to put Kanye in his place. Someone had to do it. Now let's just hope he finally gets the message and stops dragging her and her family into his mess. If you had fun with this video, go ahead and treat yourself to some more. Click on any of the ones popping up on your screen.